Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I'm in Tokyo. So, first off, I want to thank Gamma Labs. Gamma Labs are the people that flew me out here. They did make like testosterone supplements and energy drinks and stuff like that. Things that guys working out all the time need. I think they also sponsored Joe Lauzon, but I need to check up on that. I'm not positive. But yeah, they covered my flight and my hotel, and now I am here in Tokyo supporting Joe Lauzon in his UFC fight. So for those of you that don't know, he fights on, I think, the 26th in Japan, but it's the 25th in the United States, and he's up against Anthony Pettis. Whoever wins this thing is, they haven't announced it officially, but there's a good chance that whoever wins this gets a shot at the title. And that's kind of a big deal. So, wow. Yeah, he's on fire now. So I'm out here to kind of support him, do my thing, help him do his thing. He, as you watch this, he's probably cutting weight. This is the morning as I record it before he cuts weight. And so he walks around like a lot of pro fighters do at like 172, 174, but he cuts down to 155 for his weigh-in. So, because people want to be as big as possible, but you can't cut too much because then you don't have any energy. So anyway, I think he's down. I don't even want to give away, I don't know his secrets, but he's got a lot of the cut done just by like the week leading into it. He's starting to eat right and watch his weight and do that sort of thing. Today is the big cut day where he's going to get from, I don't know, maybe like 167 to like 158 or something like that. And then he'll wake up tomorrow morning, cut the last couple pounds, weigh in. I've cut for tournaments before, but not like Joe. I cut like 6 or 7 pounds, which to a real fighter is like the easy stuff. Like that comes off lickety split. It's not a big problem for me. Like cutting 7 pounds in a day was kind of a big deal, but for Joe, that's just the easy stuff. And it's the last, 5 pounds of his 19-pound cut that come at some sort of effort. But he's done this like 40 times before, so he's all set. And so I flew in last night. My plane was amazing. It went from, one plane to Chicago, and then from Chicago all the way to Tokyo in one big leap. So I just... it's one of those like super distant 777s that Boeing makes, and so neat stuff. Got my passport stamped. This is my first time in Asia ever, so that's kind of a big deal to me too. Now I've knocked off most of the countries, or continents, except for the poles. So yeah, neat stuff. Thanks again, Gamma. Like a dream. I can't believe I'm in Tokyo. As soon as I land in the airport and there's like the people wearing the surgical masks because they're concerned about viruses, and there's I don't know, cliche almost, like guys all lining up for photographs with their cameras and stuff, and it's like, wow, like some of the things you see about Japan actually are the case. They're a little shorter than Americans, but not the difference. I thought I'd be towering over here. I thought everyone would be like chest high. I'm like 6 foot for those of you that don't know, and I thought I would be like a giant in Japan, but that's not really the case, especially the younger guys. There's a lot of 6 feet tall Japanese men, and yeah, that's just how it is. The women tend to be a little shorter than American women, but it's. I walked in here thinking that it was going to be a bigger difference than it really turned out to be. So today we cut the bulk of the weight. We, like Joe. Tomorrow he's going to cut a little bit, and then the day after that is fight day. After the fight, we have a few more days scheduled to sort of check out Japan and Tokyo and see what's going on. Maybe like rub a Buddha's belly or whatever's cool. I'm not sure, but I'm just amazed at being here. It's expensive here. Oh my gosh. So I just got back from the Dominican Republic, which like in terms of development is the polar opposite of Tokyo, and like, I remember there was one time we were, like, splitting up, like, rum drinks or something, and I was like, man, would it be easier if I just got this, like a big baller buying, everybody's drinks for him, but it was like $12 for the 7 drinks. It really wasn't that big of a deal, and it was easier than splitting up the check. I come here, no, I'm not a baller in Tokyo, not at all. They gave me a coupon for breakfast here, which I haven't had yet, but for, like, eggs or French toast or something, it's $35 US, which is like, wow. So I don't know, maybe Denny's around the corner is cheaper or something. It was normally over $40 for breakfast. So it's no joke here in Tokyo. Everything costs a lot of money. And if you're like me, like when I get foreign dollars in my pocket, it's easy for me to lose track of how much I'm really spending. And the prices, like the numbers, if they lined up, that'd be one thing. But, you know, here they charge me like 4,000 yen for something, and it's like, yeah, that's not even real money. Have some. But it is real money. You know, it converts, and you know, once you do the math, you're like, whoa, I didn't realize how much that was, and it adds up. So yeah, that's a whole new thing here. The currency exchanges, I always have to get used to those whenever I go to a new country. But this is like the trip of a lifetime for me. For those of you that say, oh, this video's become all travel stuff, it really hasn't. I should have a gameplay video going up every single day while I'm gone. I got it all scheduled, except one day, I think Friday or something, that it's just a vlog day. But by and large, I got, you know, the gameplay stuff all done like my channel normally is, and this is just an addition to it. So yeah, really big day for me. Hey, do you guys want to see my room? Here, I'll show you around. Hold on. Let's just take 1 second. There we go. So the camera was on a tripod, and I had to sort of flip that around. Let's focus this. So this is the bathroom. There's not a ton of interesting stuff in the bathroom, although this is a bidet, which, you know, is not something that we see all the time in the United States. That's me. King size bed, balling like that. I think in terms of like Tokyo rooms, this is actually kind of nice, but whatever. I gotta clean up. I got all my stuff. There's my camera bag. All the plugs are like that, the 2-prong. So I still haven't quite figured out how I'm going to charge my computer yet. Gamma Labs. This is a shoe. I was using it as a tripod earlier. But Gamma Labs, these are the guys that are funding this and making this trip all possible. So thank you to them. Here's my ball and tripod. It's got like a video head on it. This is the view out of my room. So I'm on the 25th floor of the Hilton Tokyo, and you can see there's here, focus. There's tennis courts down there, people, cars, all Japanese cars, not surprisingly. And yeah, so at nighttime, this view is totally balling. In the morning, I don't know, it looks like most cities to me. There's a little sunrise going on out there. That camera's not quite picking it up like my eyes are, but it's pretty. So this is my room. This is what it looks like. This is where I stayed. Most of the TV shows were not in English. This is the glide cam. People are sometimes curious about how I get those really steady shots. That's what it looks like. Maybe I can show you that on another day. But anyway, yeah, so this is vlog number 1. I hope you guys like it. And I'm just shocked and amazed and happy to be here. It's Tokyo. Wow.